Hey friends, Gary here. Today I want to share 4 tech devices that every photographer needs besides cameras and lenses. Whether you are a professional photographer or just an enthusiast like me, I think these tech devices are important as part of your photography workflow. These items that I will share on today's video will be tech items, meaning electronics. So non-electronic items such as tripod, camera bags and filters will not be in this video. Anyway, today I will share not only what they are, but I will also share what I personally use for each tech category. Anyway, today's video is not sponsored by anyone. There's no product placement whatsoever. All of the products that I will share today, I bought them with my own money. And I want to share these items to you because I love them. I really enjoy using them. They all work fantastically for improving my photography hobby, and hopefully this can be useful for all of you. Now let's start with the first item. First device is your phone. And no, today we are not talking about camera versus phone. We're not going into that debate. If you want to learn more about my opinion regarding phone versus camera, you can check out this video right here. But today we want to talk about phone as an all-in-one mobile device that is like a mini computer that can fit inside your pocket to help you with your photography tasks. Now, in terms of photography, there are many things that your phone can actually do. First, it can act as a backup camera for your mirrorless camera. Most modern day smartphones have cameras on them, so you can take still pictures or record video using your smartphone. And then you can also use your phone to share images and video to your friends and families, or to share them on social media. And then you can also use your phone for media consumption to preview the images that you take using your phone, or maybe from the transfer files from your mirrorless camera to check on the quality of the photos and video, and just to consume them, and also to watch things like YouTube, Netflix, that kind of stuff. You can also use your phone as a backup device for storage for your dedicated camera. In case something is happening with the SD cards of your camera, then you can temporarily put it on your phone or maybe upload it to the cloud using your phone. And then you can also edit photos using Adobe Lightroom Mobile on your phone. It's just nice, easy and simple, perfect for quick picture edits before you send it to your friends and families. And you can also edit video on your phone using softwares like CapCut or LumaFusion for simple edits that's not too complicated. I personally use the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 5, this guy right here. It's a foldable phone. It's kind of different from any regular phone. When it's closed, it is almost the size of a regular phone, a little bit smaller, but it functions like a normal phone. But you can open it up and you will have a larger screen that is almost similar to the size of the iPad mini screen, about 7 point something inch. And it's very nice and easy to view contents right here, to edit photos and to edit videos right here. And it's just the perfect productivity device as well for me. Performance with this guy is quite nice. Everything runs smooth, everything is fast and lag free. This phone is not the latest or the greatest. There are more powerful phones out there. There are more advanced phones out there. But for me, it is more than good enough. And this phone also has 3 cameras: ultra wide, normal and telephoto. They are not the best in the world, but I can use them confidently for casual photography, and also for recording some B-roll videos and for capturing thumbnail pictures for my YouTube videos. Yeah, they're more than good enough in my opinion. Anyway, as I mentioned before, I'm just sharing my personal phone. You are free to use whatever you are comfortable with. I think all modern days phones are great. You can use iPhones, you can use Samsung, Google Pixel, all other kind of phones, they are great. Anyway, if I want to become more serious, I want to edit more complicated photos and videos and get things done, I will switch from my phone to my computer. It's just nicer to use a much bigger screen with more horsepower and more tactile and precise input tools such as using your mouse and keyboard, you can really get into the details when you are editing photos and videos, and that's why I like using computers so much. It can do all the stuff that your phone can do, but it can do it better in my opinion. It's more a proper productivity tool and also photo and video editing tool. As of my own personal computer, I'm using a laptop. It's a Windows laptop and it's an old laptop from 2021, Asus ZenBook 13 UM325 with AMD Ryzen 5 processor and also 16GB of RAM and 1TB of hard disk storage. The Asus ZenBook 13 I think has a really nice performance even for a 4 years old laptop. It's just nice and smooth thanks to that AMD Ryzen 5 processor, and then it's also very efficient. The battery life is quite amazing. It's been a few years old, but I think it can do 10 hours of light work just fine. So yeah, quite impressive for what it is. And then also it's quite lightweight at 1 kilogram, making it perfect for me to travel around with this laptop and actually get things done on location. For video editing, I'm using an old software called Vegas Movie Studio Platinum 16. It's from the 2018. It's old, it's outdated, it's no longer being produced, but it is still more than good enough in my opinion. I am already familiar with this software. I know how to get things done with the Vegas Movie Studio Platinum, so I'm not switching to any other video editor soon. And then for photo editing, I use both Adobe Lightroom for some minor adjustment, and then for some more serious kind of detailed adjustments and editing, I will use Adobe Photoshop. Other softwares that I use include Google Chrome for browsing, and then I also use Google Docs for scripting a little bit, for jotting down idea and actually get things done, make contracts, make some text documents, make some presentation, that kind of thing. And then I also use Notion in this computer to again organize my life. And then I also use Steam for a little bit of gaming. I do gaming just for a little bit of hobby in the free time when I'm feeling a little bit stressed, that kind of stuff. Anyway, even though this laptop is 4 years old already, I will still keep using it because it's not showing any sign of slowing down, it's not laggy, it is still as great as new from my usage experience. So yeah, I don't need to upgrade just yet. And speaking of upgrade, you don't need to switch your laptop from yours to mine. You can just use whatever you are comfortable with. My laptop is a Windows laptop. I'm very comfortable in the Windows ecosystem, but if you are comfortable in Apple ecosystem, you can just use MacBook, no problem. There's no right, there's no wrong here. Now let's talk about storage. We always need storage, whether it's for our camera storage or for backup and archive system. Yeah, so let's talk about camera storage first, and my favorite are the SanDisk micro SDs. They're just nice, they are very reliable, and they don't really corrupt that frequently. They have like high write and read speed, perfect for some demanding cameras. And my personal favorites are the SanDisk Ultra micro SD and also the SanDisk Extreme micro SD. They just work and I have no complaints. You can use whatever you want, but this is my personal favorite. Now some people might be asking, hey Gary, why are you using micro SD and not just regular SD cards for your camera? And the answer is because some of my cameras only accept micro SD, and I want to just consolidate all of them into micro SD. And for cameras like this guy, which requires full-size SD card, I will use a converter thingy for my micro SD so that it can fit into my regular camera. It just makes things easier for me to use micro SD all across the board. Now for backup, archive and editing, I will use an external SSD hard drive. I currently use the SanDisk Extreme SSD drive, and it's just so reliable and rugged, and it's so small and lightweight. I velcro it permanently to my laptop, and whenever it's full, I will transfer some of the files on that SSD to another external hard drive and keep it empty so that I'm able to back up more things, especially when I'm traveling, and also edit on the go. Now let's talk about charger. You can have all these wonderful devices. You can have your phone, you can have your camera, you can have your laptop, you can have everything, but without power, they are useless. So to charge them, to make them have some power, you're going to need a proper charger. Nowadays, GaN Charger, GaN, is the way to go. I personally use this guy right here. This is the Ugreen GaN Charger X100 with fast charging capabilities. It has 4 outputs and it can charge all my devices at the same time. I can charge my laptop, my phones, my DJI Osmo Pocket 3, and one of my camera with USB rechargeable capability with just one charger, and have it all powered up for my next adventure. However, I will only use this kind of GaN charger for traveling. I'm not really using this at home because it's just too powerful and you don't want way too much wattage for all of your devices every day. So at home, I will use the built-in charger that comes with all of my devices, or use multi-output charger with lower outputs to preserve the battery life of my devices. And that wraps up today's video. So that is all the tech items that you need as a photographer. I hope that this video has been informative, inspiring, entertaining as well. And if you have any questions, please comment down below. But also share on the comment down below. I want to have a little bit of discussion. What are some tech items that you regularly use that really helps your photography? Please let me know down below. And also don't forget to support my channel by liking this video, sharing this video, subscribing to my channel down below. And if you want to support my channel even further, consider using the affiliate links on the description below. Buy my ebook course Simplifying Travel Photography also on the description, or use the super thanks button to make a small donation to my channel. Thank you, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.